Playtime. Pinakamataas sa cashback sa 2%.
Taas nun, ha?
Guaranteed 10 minutes ang cash out.
Ang bilis!
Over 2,500 games para maraming chances manalo.
Enjoy high-speed internet with one of Smart's best-ever promos. Whether you need big data on a budget or worry-free unli internet, get these Smart Wi-Fi promos today.
Sa ABC, sigurado ka, pulido ang trabaho, di ka papalya. ABC, sigurado ka dito.
Swerte si Vic. Ikaw kaya, subukan mo sa
Playtime. Guaranteed 10 minutes ang cash out.
Ang bilis!
Swerte sa akin ang Playtime. You're welcome.
El General All-Purpose Epoxy, palabangan sa kahit anong dikitan.
Hindi umuulan.
Hindi mo tayo makakabenta.
Yes!
Don't worry! Be unleashed with Smart's Power All 99. Hindi bitin ang benta with only TikTok or Facebook plus 10 gig data and more. Load now!
Sa ABC, sigurado ka, pulido ang trabaho, di ka papalya. ABC, sigurado ka dito.
Itong part na to.
Okay po.
swerte si Vic. Ikaw kaya, subukan mo sa
Playtime. Pinakamataas sa cashback sa 2%.
Taas nun, ha?
Swerte sa akin ang Playtime. You're welcome.
Hindi aabot ang data. Nice!
Don't worry! Be unleashed with Smart Power All 99. Hindi nabitin with 10 gig data plus only Facebook or TikTok and more. Load now!
My future.
Right? What's the plan?
I have a plan. The new Smart Junior Plan. Made for me. For only learning, only experiences, only connections at just $4.99. It's a plan as good as yours. New Smart Junior Plan.
Sa ABC, sigurado ka, pulido ang trabaho, di ka papalya. ABC, sigurado ka dito.
Playtime. Pinakamataas sa cashback sa 2%.
Taas nun, ha?
Guaranteed 10 minutes ang cash out.
Ang bilis!
Over 2,500 games para maraming chances manalo.
Happy anniversary at TNT! Pangmalawakang coverage. With free data, calls, and texts. At sulit na rewards.
Sa ABC, sigurado ka, pulido ang trabaho, di ka papalya. ABC, sigurado ka dito.
Di abot ang date!
Two more games in our schedule for this particular weekend. 2 games from the NCAA bracket as we continue to bring you, of course, PlayTime Cares Filoil EcoOil Preseason Cup. And we would like to say hello, everyone. How are you doing for this weekend? Hope you're enjoying it nicely because we're trying to bring you some very exciting games. Of course, Benji Santiago here alongside with me. Coach Eds Tercy. Coach Eds, weekend na naman tayo.
Oo, weekend, pero non-stop ang basketball natin, especially ngayon na meron tayong dalawa pang games na natitira.
That's right, ano? O baga, i-check na naman natin kung ano mga nangyayari sa ating NCAA bracket as we take a look. Ito yung ating team standings dito. In our first game, ang University Perpetual Help System DALTA Altas will be going up against Jose Rizal University Heavy Bombers, Coach.
Oo, 2 wins and 4 losses ang Perpetual, 1 and 4 ang JRU. Naghahabol yan kasi kailangan ng top 4 para makapasok sa quarterfinals. Tama.
Tama yung binabanggit mo nga, no? Top 4 crossover yung quarterfinals, yung inaabangan nilang pagtatagpo ng mga UAAP teams tsaka NCAA, they clash. Pero we still have a long ways to go and of course we still gonna be bringing you more games. So pag-usapan muna natin, no? Unahin natin ang University Perpetual Help System DALTA Altas. In their previous game, nakabalik na sila muli sa panalo. And eto makikita natin, they won over San Sebastian College Recoletos Golden Stags.
Oo, 46% ang shooting ng Perpetual and they lord it over sa rebounding 53-33. That's a 20 rebound difference. And the playmaking, 27 assists to just 20 sa San Sebastian. Even the defense, 5 blocks compared to 0. And the inside point, 36-26.
They're really counting on their leaders. They're really counting on this player who's got the experience for them. And we're talking about Patrick Sleet, Coach.
Oh, Patrick Sleet scored 13 points, 9 rebounds, 6 assists. And hindi lang yun, nag-step up din yung ibang teammate niya, Goho Cruz, 12 points, Orgo 9 points, Boral 9 points, Abyss 9 points as well during that game.
And let's see if they could continue and come up with another win as they try to go back-to-back. Tingnan natin, how is it going to be done? And over at the other side, ang Jose Rizal University Heavy Bombers. Bomber naman, natalo sila. Laban dito sa Mapua in their last outing.
Yeah, magandang laban yan. They lost by just 8 points. Mapua shooting better, 40-32%. More assists, 26-12. Ang ganda ng depensa, 12 steals to just 9 sa JRU. And ang fast break points ng Mapua, 22-12. Although JRU had more second chance points, it was not enough for them to get the win.
They were actually surprised that he really came out to play and did it all his best to come up in double figures. We're talking about this player, Jay Garupil.
15 points, 5 out of 11 field goals, and 3 rebounds. Napakaganda ng pinakita during last game.
And of course, they were led by Sanlea Peñaverde, and they're going to be relying not just on Jay Garupil and some of the other guys like Peñaverde also para rito sa JRU Heavy Bombers. Sila naman ang gusto makabalik sa pagpapanalo as we take a look at our key matchup here with Patrick Sleet and Sanlea Peñaverde.
Oh, 12 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists for Patrick Sleet. While heavy scoring Peñaverde, 19 points, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists per ball game.
All right, so steady lang kayo dyan. We're going to be bringing you the game, the shout-out, or rather the call-out para sa ating mga starters. Puntahan na natin ang ating video announcer.
Welcome back to the PlayTime Cares Center here in San Juan for the PlayTime Cares 18th Filoil EcoOil Preseason Cup. Presented by ABC Tile Adhesive. Sigurado ka dito. This is game number 41 in our NCAA group between the Perpetual Altas versus the JRU Heavy Bombers. Let's now meet the starters for both teams. First, for the Perpetual Altas. Point guard number 9, Sean Orgo. Shooting guard number 19, Mark Goho Cruz. At small forward number 10, Patrick Sleet. Power forward number 91, JP Boral. And at center number 21, Jericho Nunez. Head coach of the Perpetual Altas is Olsen Racela. And now let us meet the starters for the JRU Heavy Bombers. Point guard number 44, Sanlea Peñaverde. Shooting guard number 9, Sean Argente. And small forward number 88, Harry Herrera. Power forward number 27, Ivan Panapanan. And at center number 2, Jason Castillo. head coach of the JRU.
Looking at the starters for this ball game, Perpetual will start up with Sean Orgo, Marco Cruz, Jericho Nunez, Patrick Sweet, and JP Boral. For JRU, they will have some Lea Peñaverde. Yes, Sean Argente, much needed. Castillo along with Herrera. And we'll see how it's going to be done here. Again, we're just about to start with the first quarter. And this is actually the third game for this particular Friday. Brace yourselves sa pagtaas na naman ng fuel next week. At saka mukhang mataas talaga. Anyways, at saka na yung problema. Dito muna tayo sa saya na makakatid namin sa inyo as you're enjoying every bit of the basketball action that's happening. 18th Preseason Cup, PlayTime Cares Filoil EcoOil Center in San Juan. That's where we are at. And right now, let's take a look at the half-court offense on JRU Heavy Bombers.
5 seconds left on the shot clock.
Yep. And there you go. Mahaba pa kayong 5 seconds.
Just enough time to get that chopper going for Herrera.
Harry Herrera. Splendid game previously for him. And then that battle for the rebound. Ball touch lost by JRU. It stays for Perpetual Altas.
The last game ng Perpetual, foul trouble kagad yung Boral. Pero nabuhayan during second half. Scored 9 points.
Marco Cruz from long distance. Nope. And JRU Heavy Bombers. They also likewise went for that long distance shot. Let's take a look at JP Boral. He was the one across the midcourt line, bringing down the basketball for his team here. Jericho Nunez. He almost fumbled. Patrick Sleet back to Nunez. It's inside Patrick Sleet. And they called a foul against JRU, against Harry Herrera.
Two-man game between Sleet and Nunez. Passing to the high post, getting that hand off, and then reposting was Patrick Sleet.
It's a baseline throw in. Wala sa malapitan, go for the long inbound. Still looking for the first basket here in the first period. Sleet, Boral, back to Patrick. Drives the baseline, goes reverse. The putback is right there from Jericho Nunez.
The height advantage that Nunez has, evident on that offensive rebound and putback for Perpetual.
Jericho Nunez is averaging 5 rebounds per ball game, getting the first 2 after grabbing, yes, that offensive rebound earlier for Perpetual.
Perpetual forcing a turnover against JRU.
2-all is our count. To Perpetual, tatlong talo dinaanan ito bago nakabalik muli sa pagpanalo.
Orgo did not trigger, although he was open there.
Higher percentage shot from Marco Cruz as he gets his first 2 in the ball game.
Pressure defense, maaga dito for Perpetual, really pressuring the ball, trying to force some turnovers.
There's that turnover you're talking about, Coach Edster. JP Boral goes all the way.
I like seeing Boral in the open court, lengthy player that could dribble the ball. One dribble, take off kagad. 2 points for him.
Well, at least in this particular ball game, nauna yung puntos niya kaysa sa foul.
Oh.
Second chance there for JRU. Getting it down. Ivan Panapanaan.
Even though height advantage for Perpetual, yung talunan naman, itong si Panapanaan, lamang daw siya dito kay Nunez.
Is the leading rebounder for JRU. He averages 6 per ball game. Pass inside, heavy traffic, masikip. Shonalante. The half-court offense execution here. Sunday Peñaverde claiming he was clipped in the arm rather than A defender getting a piece of that basketball. JP Boral challenged, double teamed. There go Margojo Cruz, hesitated with a long distance shot, attacking and getting fouled at that time.
Number 9, Sean Arhente. That's his first
Mga
personal
players
foul.
ng Perpetual.
Top inside, good break. 6-all.
And ABC Tile and John Abbas for Sean Margo.
Napansin natin sa Perpetual ang palitan ng tao. Mabilis because the kind of defense that I put in, that pressure defense, nakakawala ng hangin yan.
6-all. Well, mga bata pa naman ito, Coach Edster. Pero kung tutusin, yung kalaban nila bata din. Basically same age. As a turnover.
And we know the kind of culture that Coach Olsen Racela is instilling a no-nonsense pressure defense para dito sa Perpetual Atlas.
Para naman dito sa JRU Heavy Bombers, of course, Coach Nani Pondulan trying to apply the system and trying to get the chemistry.
Naalala
It wasn't
ko,
too long siya ma-appoint na head coach.
correct,
Yes.
nung tinanong ko si Coach Boy De Vera, sino pinakamagaling na player na nahawakan niya? Sinabi niya, Nani Epuntulan. And now he's coaching here for the JRU Heavy Bombers.
Kamusta ka na nga pala, Coach Boy De Vera? Long
Oo.
time no see.
Happy 51st wedding anniversary,
Wow.
Coach Boy De Vera and Ninang Mila De Vera.
15 on the shot clock.
Score tied at 6, trying to go about with quick play. But ball knocked out of bounds.
14 seconds to shoot.
Perpetual trying to grab back the lead in this offensive. Long distance shot, too long, too strong for Patrick Sleet. Almost halfway here in the first quarter. JRU. Well, indecisive how to execute their play here. Ayan na naman, oh. Ang daming nag-aalangan. Finally, it's a foul called here.
They have to settle down a bit. And so, merong mga yung nabanggit mo, alanganing mga galaw. Hopefully, it's just because it's just the first quarter of the game.
Jay Garupil will take 2 shots.
Chance for Jay Garupil to get himself involved in the scoring here. And free throws brought to us by ABC Tile Adhesive. Sigurado ka dito. Jay Garupil, who had 15 points when they went up against Mapua. As he starts his numbers to get it all activated for him here in this ball game.
JRU with that 2-2-1 pressing defense. 10 seconds na lang natira sa shot clock ng Perpetual.
4 is left, and now down to 2. But they managed to score. And John Abbas off the bench, getting his first 2.
Speaking of medium range shot, itong si Abbas, siya yung isa sa mga consistent hitting those medium range for Perpetual.
Well, it's improving actually for John Abbas. The way he's playing for Perpetual is only averaging 4.5 points per ball game, pero he is their #1 rebounder with 5.8 per ball game. Nice slide and play. And there's going to be a foul. It's going to be called here against Perpetual. Si JM Tulabot.
There was a good pass by Pangilinan. Yung mga tinitignan natin sa players, isa yun yung able to hit their open teammates off the dribble. Na Pangilinan was able to do that for JRU.
Samantala, Ivan Panapana missing on his first free throw. Under 4 minutes here in the first quarter. Split Charities has got 3 points. Di lang naman daw si Coach Olsen mabilis magpalit. Kailangan din daw ni Coach na. Ganun din. Always trying to have fresh legs on the floor. Here's the attack, the floater that goes in. And Castillo getting his first 2 points in the game. Sagot naman sa kabila, Edward. Justin Lozano, his first basket. And one pa. And take a look at this.
3 on the outside.
Was a good layup by Lozano. A lengthy wingman for JRU.
He missed on the bonus though. Perpetual. Banking shot. It's a three-pointer. LA Casimilio. I don't think he was able to contribute the last time around, and he's got a lot of making up to do. He gets his first attempt to go down, and it's a three. JRU fouls up. Another basket for him here in the first quarter. He's got 4.
Yung mga ganong three-pointer na biglang bumabanda, mahalata mo pag napangiti ang player eh.
Ano ibig sabihin ng coach?
Ibig sabihin, hindi sinasadya. But you'll take that. 3-point is a 3-point. Tie ball game, 13 all.
For a little while there, it's supposed to be Ingana JM Tolabut hesitated. Extra steps, turning it over. And JRU, with their offense, will try to break this deadlock. Jay Garupi, yep.
Yeah, almost an 8-second violation there for JRU.
Let's get wait. Justin Lozano. He's got 4 points and 2 rebounds here in the first quarter.
Giving JRU a 2-point lead.
Kenji Dorandes decides for the pass. Under 10 seconds on the shot clock here. For Perpetual. They managed to get it back. Kenji Dorandes will instead go to the line for 2 free throws.
Kenji Doremdes, one of the better players we know, going to the basket. We could see her mom and grandma watching him play today. That's Teresa Ibasco and Mom Josie Cole supporting him in this ballgame.
He's on the board, making his first free throw. 98 seconds left here in the first quarter.
A former UAB Juniors champion, that's Kenji Doremdes.
2 for 2. 15 all. Continuing with their pressure defense by Perpetual. Jay Garupio. So too far from the basket. Oh! Joseph Pangilinan.
The catch and shoot, the 3-point area. Pangilinan confident with that shot.
May sagot ba? Meron! John Harris with his own three-pointer.
Di lang pala pang mid-range tong si Abis, pang long range as well.
Second three-pointer already para sa panig ng Perpetual here in the first quarter.
10 seconds on the shot clock. 10 seconds.
Three-point shot of the quarter brought to us by Jangnan. Hotpot ba? Jangnan na. Two seconds on the clock, has to put it up. Di pumasok ng JRU, and here comes Perpetual. Trying to get back on the driver's seat. They almost lost it, they fumbled. They go for another three. That time around, didn't work out. Casinino with a miss. Play broken up by John Abbas. 16.3 seconds remaining here in the first. So we got our first timeout, score tied at 18.
Sa ABC, sigurado ka, pulido ang trabaho, di ka papalya. ABC, sigurado ka dito.
Itong part na to.
Okay po.
Swerte si Vic. Ikaw kaya, subukan mo sa
Playtime. Pinakamataas sa cashback sa 2%. Taas dun, ha? Swerte sa akin ng Playtime. You're welcome.
General All-Purpose Epoxy, palabahan sa kahit anong dikitan.
Hindi aabot ang data. Nice!
Don't worry, be only with Smart Power All 99. Hindi nabitin with 10 gig data plus only Facebook or TikTok and more. Load now!
Few seconds remaining before we end the first quarter. And a 7 of 13 shooting, 53% for JRU Heavy Bombers. Not far behind, 7 of 15, 46% for Perpetual. Here's JRU trying to get the lead back. Goes long distance. Too long, too strong. The putback, bitin naman. Kaya pa ba? May oras pa, 3 seconds remaining. Fumble the little. Recovery! Alan Maglupay saves the play before the end of the first quarter with just a few, most probably point something. Pero makikita natin dito, it is a close ball game. The pressure defense working out pretty well para rito sa panig ng Perpetual, JRU getting some things done for themselves. Of course, they're 6 of 8, 75% sa two-point area. And that is one of the reasons why we are so close. Pagdating din sa rebounding, tabla at 8 rebounds apiece for these two teams.
Playtime. Pinakamataas sa cashback sa 2%. Taas dun, ha? Guaranteed 10 minutes ang cash out.
Ang bilis!
Over 2,500 games para maraming chances manalo.
Hindi mo tayo makakabenta. Yes!
Don't worry, be only with Smart's Power All 99. Hindi bitin ang benta with only TikTok or Facebook plus 10 gig data and more. Load now!
Sa ABC, sigurado ka, pulido ang trabaho, di ka papalya. ABC, ABC, sigurado ka dito.
Swerte si Vic. Ikaw kaya, subukan mo sa...
Playtime. Guaranteed 10 minutes ang cash out.
Ang bilis!
Swerte sa akin ng Playtime. You're welcome.
At the end of the first quarter, para sa panig ng Perpetual, it's L.A. Casinillo who leads everyone along with John Abis, both with 5 points. Samantala, Garupi, Lozano, both with 4 points. Para sa panig naman ng JRU Heavy Bombers. Welcome to the second quarter. Benji Santiago, Coach Cersei.
Parehas maganda ang shooting percentage. Perpetual with 50%. JRU 46% during that first quarter.
That's Benitez. Maganda yung mga pagpasok ng mga tao ng both coaches. Instantly, pumupuntos kagad eh. Players coming off the bench.
They're also looking forward for that playing time that they could get. Sabi nga natin, ang best experience points are during games like this.
Para sa Perpetual, si Patrick Sleet lang averaging double figures. Over at the other side, dalawa sila, si Sandea Peñaverde and Sean Argente, na hindi pa natin nararamdaman dito sa first half. Sean Orgo. 5 to shoot for Perpetual. They go long distance. JP Boral falls short. He's back on the floor here. They got an offensive rebound, pero throws a bad pass.
And yung gusto natin tingnan mamayang statistics, the turnovers, because both of the teams are really pressuring the ball carriers.
And take a look at Maglupay, Alcantara, Orgo, Borja, and Boral para sa Perpetual. 20 all, lalamang naman bulit ang Perpetual. Pitin!
Napaaga yung takeoff doon ni Maglupay. Not able to have enough grounds to make that layup.
Gary Herrera, pero referee's whistle holds play. There's a foul called against Perpetual.
Still tied at 20 all, 8 minutes and 16 seconds remaining here in our second quarter. Team foul, 1 apiece.
14 to shoot.
Corner 3, overshoots. Here comes Perpetual. Sean Orgo, quick pass inside.
Good execution of that fast break play. Yung fast break na pag tumanggap ang kakampi, lilayup na lang, and that's what they did on that fast break.
Atin sa atin ng ABC Tile Adhesive, sigurado ka dito. Can't complete the three-point play. Bumalik sa kanya, Josh Alcantara. Once again, another trip to the line.
Ayaw ng isang free throw eh. Gusto dalawa eh. So going back to the free throw line. And we'll try to make 2.
Shooting team, Josh Alcantara.
Free throws brought to us by ABC Tile Adhesive. Sigurado ka dito. Big to get a 4-point lead right now for Perpetual. Josh Alcantara sinking both free throws. That pressure defense creating a lot of problems for JRU Heavy Bombers.
JRU has 4 turnovers so far. Same din yan sa Perpetual with 4 turnovers.
Three-pointer. Layup in your Verde. That's only his first basket. He started this ball game. Part of the first 5 for JRU. Di siya nag-click ng first quarter. Oh, nice pass inside. But a better defensive job for JRU to break up that play. Sunday up in the Verde, not that time.
JRU changing their defense to a 2-3 zone. Para new look para sa Perpetual.
Alan Maglupay. Shot clock 10. JP Boral turns, fakes the kick. A 3 on its way. Swerte rin sa bola. Perpetual. Alan Maglupay just could not hit that three-pointer. JRU will try to figure out a good play here for their half-court offense. So layup in the baseline. Shot is a miss. Here comes that long pass. Josh Alcantara messing on the layup.
A little buck kay Alcantara na disbalance. So needs to bulk up a bit for the college division.
There you go. Ivan Panapan. That's his 5th point here in the first half of the bowl game.
Two teams really keeping it close. Just a 1-point lead for JRU right now.
JP Boral. Naka-standby na si Patrick Sleet at si Marco Cruz to return to action here. They will check in right now as a foul has been called against Castillo and the JRU Heavy Bombers.
The first stringers for Perpetual coming back in.
14 foul for the Heavy Bombers.
Basically, halos ito na yung first 5 nila except for Nunez, who's on the bench right now.
Seesaw battle here in the second quarter.
Side court inbound play.
JP Boral, Sean Orgo. Boral, 5 to shoot. Attacks. Pinale. Who's got the basketball? 50-50. It's on the side of JRU now. A little hesitation. Ivan Panapana kicks it out.
Half-court setup. They're forced to do it because of the good transition defense by Perpetual.
Herrera with a miss on that 3. Perpetual. Sean Orga thought about it. Decides for the attack. Ayaw mahulog.
Na-realize the Orgo, he had that speed advantage, drove to the basket, was not able to make his layup. Ito na yung first 5 ng Perpetual, back in the floor for them.
More than halfway, the deciding second quarter. Oh! The turnover. It's backward. Iyan ang gusto mangyari sa pressure defense sa Perpetual.
It's the first turnover. And kung pwede pa, turnover points eh.
Oo, Patrick Sleet, double teamed. Marco Cruz going back to Patrick Sleet. Cross scored. Orgo lets it fly. No!
With that 2-3 zone of JRU, they are challenging the outside shots of Perpetual.
JRU some quick passing. And it results in a turnover called against JRU.
The strings of turnovers now being committed by the Heavy Bombers. The defense of Perpetual clicking for them, although they're still down by 1.
Di rin kasi pumapasok yung mga tira nitong Perpetual.
Quick shout out kay John Colina watching us here sa ating coverage.
Perpetual. Marco Cruz. Sleep. Attacks baseline. And banking away. Paano niya nailusot yung Coach Edson?
Naiwanan yung bantay. May dalawang sumaklolo. Binomba lang niya yan. And he's really a good penetrator for Perpetual.
Spectacular play for Patrick Sleet, but that's only his first 2 points here in the first half. And the seesaw battle continues. Ivan Panapanan missing and a fall away. Patrick Sleet going inside and push shot. John Abbas. He leads everyone 7 points here in the first half. Perpetual up by 3.
Efficient Abyss, not that flashy, but he could score para dito sa Perpetual.
Ginawa na po. Justin Lozano, hindi madaling tira.
Oh, yun yung lamang ng lanky eh. Biglang nakakalusot doon sa sidestep na yun.
Halfway down to Marco Cruz that time.
The outside shooting for Perpetual, nothing doing for them here the first half.
Patrick Sleet sizes up the situation, gets double teamed instantly.
Substitutions for the heavy bombers.
Turnover. So far, the 2-3 zone of JRU have been working for them.
Ball goes back to JRU. They're down by 1. Approaching the 2-minute mark ng ating second quarter.
2 minutes.
Oh, how about that long-tested shot? JRU, he's got 7 points.
Good half-court setup for him.
May sagot naman si Patrick Sleet.
Those are the kind of shots I want to see from Patrick Sleet. That mid-range jumper ties the game at 30.
Nagmamadaling opensa ba ito para sa JRU? Nope. Another 3 that's offline. Sinubukan JRU. Up and under, did not work out right there. Marco Cruz gave it a try, 30 all. Approaching the final minute ng ating second period. Shot clock is down to 5 for JRU. Kanino sila pupunta? Baseline attack.
Oh, there's a foul against Nunez.
Bailed out 3 seconds na lang yung shot clock.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul for the outside.
Usually, Kenji Durentes comes in for Patrick Sleet. But right now, it's for Goho Cruz.
Umiinit din si Patrick Sleet. Ngayon nga lang umiscore dito sa second quarter pa. 49 seconds. JRU, lalamang ba muli? Shot clock going down. Oh, turnover.
Good defensive pressure by Perpetual. Really pinahihirapan itong JRU Heavy Bombers.
Basically, there's time remaining. There's still 42 seconds, and we are tied at 30.
Sa ABC, sigurado ka, pulido ang trabaho, di ka papala. ABC, sigurado ka dito.
Happy anniversary at TNT! Pangmalawakang coverage. With free data, calls, and texts. At sulit na rewards.
Plastic and General All-Purpose Epoxy. Palabangan sa kahit anong dikitan.
And we're back. And there's still 38 seconds to play here in the first half. Play broken up. 19, plenty of time to execute with this 19-second shot clock para sa Perpetual.
It's a low-scoring ball game we're witnessing simply because of the kind of defense both teams are giving each other.
Sleet goes for the three, long and strong. JRU. They tried it from the outside. They got the defensive rebound. It's about 7 seconds difference, game clock and shot clock here. JRU does step back. Can't hit it. 5 seconds remaining. Pwede pa ba? Kenji Dorandes. At natapos ang ating first half. Walang bumibitaw. In fact, most of the time, we were going through a lot of those seesaw battle that happened here in the first half. They were giving it a shot, especially from the outside. Patrick Sleet only managing to get himself on the board here in the second period. And of course, over at the other side, so many would want. JRU is one guy who's been waxing hot for JRU Heavy Bombers.
GG bro! Don't worry, be only with Smart Power All 99. Hindi bitin with 10 gig data to power your games plus only Facebook or only TikTok. Load now!
Playtime. Pinakamataas sa cashback sa 2%.
Taas nun, ha?
Guaranteed 10 minutes ang cash out.
Ang bilis!
Over 2,500 games para maraming chances manalo.
Enjoy high-speed internet with one of Smart's best ever promos. Whether you need big data on a budget or worry-free Unli internet, get these Smart Wi-Fi promos today.
Sa ABC, sigurado ka. Pulido ang trabaho, di ka papalya. ABC, sigurado ka dito.
Swerte si Vic. Ikaw kaya, subukan mo sa
Playtime. Guaranteed 10 minutes ang cash out.
Ang bilis!
Swerte sa akin ang Playtime. You're welcome.
Plastic and General All-Purpose Epoxy. Palabangan sa kahit anong dikitan.
Hindi umuulan.
Di mo tayo makakabenta.
Yes!
Don't worry, be only with Smart's Power All 99. Hindi bitin ang benta with only TikTok or Facebook plus 10 gig data and more. Load now!
Sa ABC, sigurado ka. Pulido ang trabaho, di ka papalya. ABC, sigurado ka dito.
Itong part na to.
Okay po.
Swerte si Vic. Ikaw kaya, subukan mo sa
Playtime. Pinakamataas sa cashback sa 2%.
Taas nun ha.
Swerte sa akin ng Playtime. You're welcome.
Hindi aabot ang data. Nice!
Don't worry, be only with Smart Power All 99. Hindi nabitin with 10 gig data plus only Facebook or TikTok and more. Load now!
My future.
Right? What's the plan?
I have a plan. The new Smart Junior Plan. Made for me. For only learning, only experiences, only connections at just $4.99. It's a plan as good as yours. New Smart Junior Plan.
Sa ABC, sigurado ka. Pulido ang trabaho, di ka papalya. ABC, sigurado ka dito.
Playtime. Pinakamataas sa cashback sa 2%.
Taas nun ha.
Guaranteed 10 minutes ang cash out.
Ang bilis.
Over 2,500 games para maraming chances manalo.
Happy anniversary at TNT! Pangmalawakang coverage. With free data, calls, and texts. At sulit na rewards.
Sa ABC, sigurado ka. Pulido ang trabaho, di ka papalya. ABC, sigurado ka dito.
Di abot ang data! GG bro! Don't worry, be only with Smart Power All 99. Hindi bitin with 10 gig data to power your games plus only Facebook or only TikTok. Load now!
Playtime. Pinakamataas sa cashback sa 2%.
Taas nun ha.
Guaranteed 10 minutes ang cash out.
Ang bilis.
Over 2,500 games para maraming chances manalo.
And welcome back. We are tied at 30. At ito ang ating mga story and numbers pagkatapos ng first 2 quarters of the game, Coach Edster.
Oh, field goal percentage, JRU shooting better at 12/30, while 37% itong Perpetual. Yung shooting, outside shooting, it seems it's a challenge for both teams. Just 14% para sa Perpetual, kaya nag-2-3 zone ang JRU kanina eh. And 3 out of 15 sa JRU, 20%. Rebounding story, halos parehas, 20 apiece. Same way with their turnovers. Kahit may pressure defense, hindi rin niya nagkakalayo. But let's see kung sino mas matibay in terms of really taking care of that basketball.
Another department fast break point, 6-0 in favor of Perpetual. As we take a look at the leading scorers, John Abbas with 7 over at the other side, 7 din para kay Jay Garupil. LA Casinillo has come up with 5 points, all happening in the first quarter. And then Lozano was getting very active. He's got a total of 6 to follow up the 7 of Jay Garupil para rito sa JRU. Patrick Sleet right there in the middle. He's only got 4 points. Gumana lang siya nung second quarter. Josh Alcantara also with 4. Ivan Panapanaan, of course, not really too much on points, but basically on rebounds, pero has managed to come up with 5 points. Joseph Pangilinan, and look at Sanlea Peñaverde, nasa bottom ng scoring para sa JRU. He's only got 3. He's supposed to be their number 1, their leading scorer, and he averages 19.4 per ball game. Medyo malayo pa yung hahabulin niya dun sa kanyang averages dito, Coach Edster.
So let's see during the second half what will happen. Here's our key matchup of the game. Patrick Sleet with 4 points and 1 assist. At ito nga, yung hinahanap mo ngayon sa larong ito, si Peñaverde, 3 points and 1 assist.
All right, we're going to be taking a break. When we come back, it's going to be the second half of this action.
Enjoy high-speed internet with one of Smart's best ever promos. Whether you need big data on a budget or worry-free Unli internet, get these smart Wi-Fi promos today.
Sa ABC, sigurado ka. Pulido ang trabaho, di ka papalya. ABC, sigurado ka dito.
Swerte si Vic. Ikaw kaya, subukan mo sa...
Playtime. Guaranteed 10 minutes ang cash out.
Ang bilis!
Swerte sa akin ng Playtime. You're welcome.
Konkreto, kahoy, bakal! Plastic and General All-Purpose Epoxy. Palabahan sa kahit anong dikitan.
Hindi umuulan.
Di mo tayo makakabenta.
Yes!
Don't worry. Be unleashed with Smart's Power All 99. Hindi bitin ang benta with only TikTok or Facebook plus 10 gig data and more. Load now.
Sa ABC, sigurado ka. Pulido ang trabaho, di ka papalya. ABC, sigurado ka dito.
Itong part na to.
Okay po.
Swerte si Vic. Ikaw kaya, subukan mo sa...
Playtime. Pinakamataas sa cashback sa 2%.
Taas nun, ha?
Swerte sa akin ng Playtime. You're welcome.
Hindi aabot ang data. Nice!
Don't worry. Be unleashed with Smart Power All 99. Hindi nabitin with 10 gig data plus only Facebook or TikTok and more. Load now.
My future.
Right? What's the plan?
I have a plan. The new Smart Junior Plan. Made for me. For only learning, only experiences, only connections at just $4.99. It's a plan as good as yours. New Smart Junior Plan.
Sa ABC, sigurado ka. Pulido ang trabaho, di ka papalya. ABC, sigurado ka dito.
Playtime. Pinakamataas sa cashback sa 2%.
Taas nun, ha?
Guaranteed 10 minutes ang cash out.
Ang bilis!
Over 2,500 games para maraming chances manalo.
Happy anniversary at TNT! Pangmalawakang coverage. With free data, calls, and texts. At sulit na rewards.
Ituloy na natin at simulan ang ating second half. Tabla tayo at 30. Perpetual opens up the third period with a ball on third side. Patrick Sleet, only 4 points. Madadagdagan na ba? Maybe, because he's going to shoot free throws.
Lakas talaga ng katawan nito si Patrick Sleet. Alala ko last game nila during fast break. Halos dalawang kamay na yung depensa sa kanya, but he was still able to make that basket.
Yun lang. Katapos mong purihin. Siyempre, Coach Eds.
Nangyayari, no? Things that happens during the broadcast.
Split charities for Patrick Sleet. Nakita nga natin, he's averaging 12 points per ball game. Very visible din siya when it comes to pulling down rebounds, almost 4 rebounds. Pati sa assists, gumagana rin si Patrick Sleet. He's their #1 assist man with 3 per ball game. They're up by 1 momentarily, JRU. This is already the third quarter. Baldog yung tira na yun. one, but there's going to be a lot of pushing and shoving underneath, and it's going to be a loose ball foul. Jericho Nunez.
That's his second
foul for the big man of Perpetual.
Dito sa panig ng JRU, tahimik pa sila Sean Argente. And of course, si Salea Peñaverde. Patrick Sleet, the extra pass. Two pump fakes. Ball goes out, it stays. Para sa Altas, 11 to shoot.
11 seconds on the shot clock.
Defense of JRU back to man defense. Patrick Sleet having a hard time trying to go to the basket.
Nunez with a handoff. Now let's see this drive. Sleet will once again go to the line for 2 free throws.
Balik sa free throw. Itong si Patrick Sleet, second team foul for JRU.
2 shots, Patrick Sleet.
Earlier, he split his charities. Right now, he makes the first one. Good on both for Patrick Sleet. The largest lead in the ball game was only 4 points, tapping back in the first half, favoring Perpetual. Now they're up 3. And Patrick Sleet, Marco Cruz. Chance for them to take their biggest lead if they make a field goal. Shot clock is down to 8. JP Boral. It's down to 2. Tumama naman sa ring, pero bola na rebound na ng JRU, and here they come, but they lost it. Patrick Sleet attacking up and in.
Give credit to Orgo, the effort to sprint down in defense and top the ball away from JRU. Then Patrick Sleet scoring for them.
He's got 9, and this is the largest lead that Perpetual have tasted here in this ball game.
Foul away from play. Patrick Sleet trying to deny the ball.
Patrick Sleet. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul for Perpetual Altas. Substitutions.
Quick birthday greeting lang kay Rachel Tan. Galing kay Irish Pablo. Kanina FEU may laro eh. That's the wife of Vic Pablo. Happy birthday, Rachel.
Paano naman kami? More birthdays to come. Shot clock is down to 6 para sa JRU Heavy Bombers. Saan ba sila pupunta? Alam ba nila? Letting it fly, but falling short. Justin Lozano comes up air ball.
Great extension in the terms of defense for Perpetual. So, in terms of heft, mas maganda yung build na itong mga Perpetual players. That's the reason pa nagpre-pressure sila at nagkakaroon ng mga bump na didisbalansa yung mga players ng Heavy Bombers.
Dapat ito ang JRU yun eh, kasi heavy.
Good defense by Panapanaan against Boral.
Bola pa rin ng Perpetual. They got 7 to execute a good play here.
7 seconds on the shot clock. 7.
They will throw in from the baseline. Sleet will be doing the honors. Goes long inbound. Sean Orgo. It's down to 4. Oops! JP Boral bothered right there. 1 second ang natira.
1 second to
Quick hustle play on the defensive side for JRU. They let the play continue here. JRU, hang time! Pero wala nangyari that time around for Lance Benitez. We go the other way. Boral! Bitin din.
Hang time versus hang time. Both of the players missing their shots. That's Benitez and Boral. Perpetual still holding on a 5-point lead. JRU scoreless so far dito sa second half.
Alan Maglupa replacing Patrick Sweet on the floor.
On number 91, JP Moran, that's his first personal foul. 13th foul for the Altas.
JP Boral giving up a foul, but only his first. Nasa second quarter na tayo.
Improvement compared to their last game.
He has learned his lesson. Ivan Panapanan with a handoff right there, and that's a play. Jose Rizal, his second here in this ball game.
He is the outside sniper for the Heavy Bombers, who's able to make that shot. Got the lead to 2.
10 points for Jose Rizal. JP Boral underneath. Power move. Gets the basket and one.
Sabi niya, ayoko na yung pabomba-bomba, pabitin-bitin. Power move there by JP Boral.
Ranking foul number 21, Lance Benitez. That's his third personal foul. 3 on JRU. Substitution, Joseph Madelina for Sean Argente.
JP Boral has 4 points in the ball game. The likes of Sean Argente, yun ang mga hinihintay para sa JRU Heavy Bombers.
Bonus free throw for JP Boral.
Sanlea Peña Verde. JP Boral completes the 3-point play. Back to another 5-point lead para sa Perpetual.
Pressure defense continues for the Perpetual. Tama, pagtawid halos 12 seconds na lang sa shot clock ng Heavy Bombers to set up their play.
Ito nga, it's down to 5 right now for JRU. Ang layo pa sa basket. Lozano has got nowhere to go. Oh, quick thinking play right there for Lance Benitez.
Hindi na naman nakailag.
Kaya nga.
So, ito nga, i-include ko talaga yan sa, sa mga drills ng mga players.
Mantala may turnover. The JRU, let's see if they can capitalize. JP Boral, the defense holding ground para sa JRU that time around. Halfway, third quarter. Jose Rizal. Bola natapik sa kanyang likuran. It goes out.
University of Perpetual Help System DALTA.
Avis coming back in for JP Boral.
8 seconds on the shot clock.
Perpetual holding on to a 5-point lead.
Baseline inbound. It's down to 4. Jose Rizal has it again. Oh!
No choice but to take that shot because their shot clock is going down and able to hit it for Panapanaan.
He's got 6 points in the ball game. The lead has been chopped down to 2 and a chance to equalize. Taking a look at this one more time. 3-point shot of the quarter brought to us by Jangnan. Hot pot ba Jangnan na. Whether in a rush, as long as he makes it, that's good enough for JRU. Bawal ang dos sa third quarter.
Oo nga.
Para sa JRU.
And yung huli talagang Paubos na kasi yung shot clock.
Nice drop pass inside. Oh, bitin nga lang. Hindi na iangat kagad. Lance Benitez underneath. Oh, that was, I'm sorry. Yes, that was Lance Benitez indeed. So hanging to a 2-point lead. As they try to hang tough as long as they're ahead. 4 minutes remaining here in the third.
Balik sa 2-3 defense on JRU, and Abyss again hitting his mid-range jumper.
9 points for John Abyss. Also got 2 assists and then a steal here. But a counter for JRU.
Aga ng takeoff, really going strong to the basket. Maglupay committing that foul, his second.
It's the 14th foul for the Perpetual Help
JRU. Tama yung sabi mo, layo pa, tumake-off na kagad.
will take 2 shots.
Well, nakadilihensya naman ng foul, and this is going to be 2 free throws. He's already in double figures with 10, make that 11 free throws. Brought to us by ABC Tile Adhesive. Sigurado ka dito.
Still no 2-point field goal para sa Heavy Bombers.
Tatlo, isa lang ganun.
Good rebound by Benitez.
Hacking foul on number 0.
Perpetual is in penalty already, so 2 free throws for him.
And we still have 3 minutes and 34 to play here in the third. Ano ba? We're still trying to figure out.
Lance Benitez, 2 free throws.
So Benitez, dahil nasa penalty na ang Perpetual, is at the line. That's his 3rd point here in this ball game. It's Coach Jose Rizal looking on. A shaky 2-point lead that they're trying to protect. It's down to 1 right now. Jason Castillo will get back into the ball game to replace Lance Benitez for JRU. Risky pass. Nakarating naman sa dapat pupuntahan. Hindi nga lang na-convert. Second chance, wala pa rin. Defense really stayed on. Tough right there for JRU. Chance to take over the lead here in the third. JRU. Nice find inside. It's Esguerra getting his first 2 points.
Yan ang kailangan gawin ng JRU, mga backdoor plays. Kasi mataas yung depensa netong Perpetual. The referee holds play as one of the players holding on to his lips. Checking kung nandiyan pa yung ngipin niya. That's Garupin.
Mamaya na yung aray. Laro muna. And here he is with a basketball. Guys already in double figures. Lozano back to Garupil. 7 to shoot. The runner, that's a miss. He gets his own miss and puts it back in.
Bawal palang masaktan to. Ito lang umi-score. That second chance points para sa JRU.
And then coming up with steal, Justin Lozano. Garupil, by the way, has got 13 points in a ball game.
2
Is Lozano. Back to Garupil. Garupil, the three is short. Tatlo ang abante ng JRU. Oh, good luck and 3-point shot. LA Casimilio. And there's also a foul at the same time.
That's just a long two for Casinillo. Referee saying it was stepping on the line. So bonus free throw for him.
Pag pumasok, 3 din.
Oh. Ivan Panapanan will check in for Jason Castillo.
Time down to 1:47 here in the third quarter. Still one more NCAA game that we're going to be seeing a little later on. And that will be Arellano University Chiefs going up against the NCAA defending champions, Mapua University Cardinals. LA Casinillo completing the three-point play. So 43 all. Talaga nga naman, ha?
Ended the first half at 30 all.
5 points lang, pinakamalaking lamang here in this ball game. And that's for Perpetual. Putting on that pressure defense once again, but this time it results in a foul. And since penalty ng Perpetual,
Foul number 14, John Abbas.
that'll be free throws for JRU.
Full court man-to-man by Perpetual, forcing the ball handler to go to the side, and then may double sa blind side. Pero foul was called against Abyss, and Panapanaan missing his first free throw.
Pero he's got 8 points, also has a three-pointer here in this ball game. He's also got 3 rebounds. Walang naipasok doon sa dalawang free throws.
Malakas ang pulso ni Panapanaan. Stepping. Talagang masikip na yung three-pointer dyan sa sideline na yan. When the line was extended further, maraming nagta-turn over sa area na yan.
84 seconds to play, the deciding third quarter. Tabla tayo at 43. JRU. They go for the three and hits a three-pointer. Sandea Peña 20. And now you know gap since his last basket all the way up to here.
And, Heavy Bombers again sa extended 2-3 zone nila.
Oh, bumawi naman at tres. Pagulaya.
Tied again at 46.
And usually nakikita natin yung difference pag pumasok na yung third quarter. Shot Argente. Kanina Peña Verde. Now Argente. These are the 1-2 guys. 1-2 punch para sa JRU Heavy Bombers clicking here before we end the third quarter. Lamang ang JRU na tatlo. Aba! Umulan bigla na tres dito sa third quarter. JD Pagulayan. May oras pa.
Grabe yung Pagulayan. Coming in the ball game, back-to-back 3 for him. Tying the game at 49 all.
Well, as they say, when you're getting to have that good feeling, might as well continue. As we saw Patrick Sleet getting aggressive, trying to make a big difference here in the second half. But there's always those outside sniping, especially for Jay Garupil ng JRU. And then umulan ng tres at natapos ang ating third period. Tabla tayo at 49.
Sa ABC sigurado ka, pulido ang trabaho, di ka papalya. ABC, sigurado ka dito.
Di abutan dito! JJ Bro! Don't worry! Be only with Smart Power All 99. Hindi bitin with 10 gig data to power your games plus only Facebook or only TikTok. Load now!
Konkreto, kahoy, bakal! Plastic and General All-Purpose Epoxy. Palabahan sa kahit anong dikitan.
Itong part na to.
Okay po.
Swerte si Vic. Ikaw kaya, subukan mo sa
Playtime! Pinakamataas sa cashback sa 2%.
Taas nun, ha?
Swerte sa akin ng Playtime. You're welcome!
And welcome back. We're just about to start with the final 10 minutes of this ball game. Tabla tayo. JRU right now will try to get the first basket here in the fourth. This from the outside for Sean Arrente. They managed to get it back. And Sanlea Peña Verde, here they come.
Sky in the air, Peña Verde. Scoring for first 2 points of fourth quarter for the Heavy Bombers.
8 points for Sanlea Peña Verde. He's averaging in double figures. He's still got a lot of work to do here. And John Abbas, very, very active with his point production. He's in double figures with 11.
That stop and pop for Abyss. Medium range assassin for Perpetual.
Shot clock down to 5 for JRU. Nawala kay Peña Verde ang bola. And here comes Perpetual. Pero bumalik sa JRU. Talk about hustle play. And defending. And Sean Argente, he's got 5 in the ball game. Back to the lead.
Both teams really pressing on dyan sa ball carrier, making it very hard for them to set up plays.
Ang 5 para sa Perpetual. Nakita niyo, Olgo, Addis, Tolabot, Dorendes, Pagulayan. JD Pagulayan, he's got 9.
And all in the 3-pointers for him.
Kontra-tempo. John Abbas.
Biglang nag-slow-mo mag-isa yung Abyss for that fast break juice for Perpetual.
56-53. Oh, nice. Sanlea Peña Verde. Nawala yung assist pero may offensive rebound.
Good offensive rebound on his own miss. 1-point lead for Perpetual.
Gutierrez Guerra with his 4th point. Still a close ball game here. 5 seconds. Sean Olgo. It's way off. JRU already has it. Opportunity to be back in the driver's seat for the Heavy Bombers. Yanis Guerra trying to figure it out. Shot clock is down to 8. Another long distance shot. And another long distance make. Sean Argente.
That was a tough three for Argente. That step back three, giving them a 2-point lead.
8 points for Sean Argente. That won't go down for John Abbas. Sanlea Peñaverde. A catch and shoot three. Ball is with the Altas. They go for the three. Can't knock it down. Rebound right there by Ivan Panapanan.
JRU will set up this one. Half-court setup. Let's see. Mainit yung kamay netong si Argente.
Shot clock going down once again, and Sanlea Peñaverde. And just like that, he's in double figures and finding themselves equally up 5 going into this timeout.
Swerte si Vic. Ikaw kaya, subukan mo sa...
Playtime. Guaranteed 10 minutes ang cash out.
Ang bilis!
Swerte sa akin ng Playtime. You're welcome.
Sa ABC, sigurado ka. Pulido ang trabaho, di ka papalya. ABC, sigurado ka dito.
Enjoy high-speed internet with one of Smart's best ever promos. Whether you need big data on a budget or worry-free Unli internet, get these Smart Wi-Fi promos today.
Plastic and General All-Purpose Epoxy. Palabahan sa kahit anong dikitan.
Well, imagine this, 9 3-pointers made already for JRU Heavy Bombers. And most of them happening here in the second half. Sanlea Peñaverde getting involved with a lot of the scoring, along with Sean Argente here in the fourth for JRU. And Perpetual, JP Boral missing the outside shot, but LA Casimilio was right there to get it back for them. Patrick Sweet, he returns to the floor. Another miss from the outside.
Good defense there by the Heavy Bombers.
5 points ang pinakamalaking lamang ng Perpetual. Ngayon, 5 points ang lamang ng JRU. Sanlea Peñaverde. A three that just won't go down. Running out of space. That time sa Ivan Panapanan.
Sakto, may upuan doon para kay Panapanaan. Wala siyang nataganan.
Buti nga, pinatayo siya eh. Bench ng kalaban eh.
It's very important for Perpetual to score in this possession.
Under 5 to go. Patrick Sweet, the instant double being applied by Perpetual, or rather by JRU on him.
We have a coach's challenge.
And those are the defensive ploys of teams. Yang corner na yan, biglang bubulaga ang double team. They're going to review that play.
Pero most of the time, laging kay Patrick Sweet naka-apply yun eh.
Siya yung tumatanggap kasi dyan sa kanto in terms of the offensive patterns para dito sa Perpetual.
Well, here's our first challenge in this ball game.
Outside shooting of JRU started to click in the second half.
After the review, the coach's challenge of the JRU Heavy Bombers is successful.
Successful,
All
huh?
possession goes to the Heavy Bombers.
Coach Nani Pondulan, and then making up to gather his players. Habang nagcha-challenge, habang nagre-review sila dyan, mag-review din tayo rito ng plays natin.
During the first half, JRU was just shooting 20% from the three-point area. Now they're 32% dyan sa area na yan.
Sean Argentes and Lea Peneverde actually conniving. To consider nga si Chigarupil nakaupo pa. Margo Cruz has been quiet here in the second half. The quick turn and JP Borao knocking it down.
That's how you break a zone defense. Try to get that top of the key open and hit her outside shots.
Ito na si Chigarupil right now behind the back dribble, crosses the midcourt line. At least three players are a threat when it comes to shooting from behind the arc. Here's Lea Peneverde, just came up short. And there was Jericho Nunez to grab that loose ball. 61-58. The three-point advantage para sa JRU Heavy Bombers. Perpetual. Margo Cruz, not quiet anymore.
Two mid-range jumpers by Perpetual, cutting the lead just to one.
Margo Cruz only 4 points here in this ball game for a guy who's averaging almost 10 per ball game for Perpetual. May sundot. Good recovery by Chigarupil. Panapanaan. Shot locked down to 7 for the Heavy Bombers. He goes another pabanda sana. Bitin ng konti.
Hindi pala yung sasabihin ko. Kanina pabanda eh.
Ito na naman ang Perpetual. Pagkakataon lumabang. Margo Cruz. Patrick Lee drives the baseline. Kicks it out. Battle for the rebound, and JP Borao could be called for the contact or just a tap out lamang. Yes, there is a foul.
That's his second personal foul. First foul for Daltas.
How close do you want this ball game to be? 2 minutes and 41, and we get a 1-point game.
Sa ABC, sigurado ka, pulido ang trabaho, di ka papalya. ABC, sigurado ka dito.
My future.
Right? What's the plan?
I have a plan. The new Smart Junior Plan. Made for me. For only learning, only experiences, only connections at just $4.99. It's a plan as good as yours. New Smart Junior Plan.
Playtime. Pinakamataas sa cashback sa 2%.
Taas nun, ha?
Guaranteed 10 minutes ang cash out.
Ang bilis!
Over 2,500 games para maraming chances manalo.
Hindi umuulan.
Di mo tayo makakabenta.
Yes!
Don't worry. Be unleashed with Smart's Power All 99. Hindi bitin ang benta with only TikTok or Facebook plus 10 gig data and more. Load now!
Sa ABC, sigurado ka, pulido ang trabaho, di ka papalya. ABC, sigurado ka dito.
Aba, kilala natin yan, coaches. Si Boss Baji.
Oh, Coach Baji. Boss Baji of PLDT.
Yes, that's right. Looking on. 61-60. Itong ating ball game na ito. You can never be too sure JRU with a runner. It just won't go down. Still, they're up by 1. Opportunity again para sa Perpetual. Kanino sila pupunta? Marco Cruz, Sleet, JP Boral, hindi na tuloy-tuloy yung kanyang pagkat to the basket. Biglang sumarado yung pinto. At ang ating last 2 minutes at sa atin ng ABC Tile Adhesive. Good defensive job by Jericho Nunez.
Execution will play a vital role here for both of the teams.
Patrick Sleet double teamed again. Where can they go to? Goes long distance, hits a 3! Much needed right there. Casimilio, he's got 11 points, and that's a big basket. And they managed to get the lead once again, up to 63-61. Sean Argente. What could be the answer here for JRU? Argente from deep, and gets it to go down! What a shot, Coach Edster!
Oh, ang layo nun, and again, because the shot clock is winding down. Tough shot there by Ardiente.
Brought to us by Jangnan Hotpot. Hotpot ba Jangnan na. Much needed big basket. Sean Argente coming alive here in the second half of this ball game. Joined by Sanlea Peñaverde. Argente also in double figures now with his 11.
Argente after hitting that long bomb, asking to be subbed.
And not only that, they're up ahead again in this ball game. Unless Perpetual Patrick Sleet offensive rebound. Marco Cruz short.
Some hustle play by Perpetual, but to no avail. They're still down by 1. Balik kagad dito si Argente.
One of the favorite things I get to say when covering a ball game. May butal!
Timeout, JRU Heavy Bombers.
A timeout call by JRU, protecting a 1-point lead.
Sa ABC sigurado ka, pulido ang trabaho, di ka papalya. ABC, sigurado ka dito.
Playtime. Pinakamataas sa cashback sa 2%.
Taas nun, ha?
Guaranteed 10 minutes ang cash out.
Ang bilis!
Over 2,500 games para maraming chances manalo.
Hindi aabot ang data. Nice!
Don't worry, be only with Smart Power All 99. Hindi nabitin with 10 gig data plus only Facebook or TikTok and more. Load now!
Swerte si Vic. Ikaw kaya, subukan mo sa
Playtime. Guaranteed 10 minutes ang cash out.
Ang bilis!
Swerte sa akin ng Playtime. You're welcome.
Sa ABC sigurado ka, pulido ang trabaho, di ka papalya. ABC, sigurado ka dito.
Plastic and General All-Purpose Epoxy. Palabahan sa kahit anong dikitan.
pangmalawakang coverage. With free data, calls, and texts. At sulit na rewards.
49.8 seconds. And what a ball game this is turning out to be. JRU trying to break out of a losing skid. Perpetual trying to go back-to-back wins. Protecting a 1-point lead. Oh, Ivan Panapana throws a really bad pass right there.
Yeah, the heavy bombers opted to inbound in the backcourt para may 24 seconds shot clock sila, but the defensive pressure of Perpetual forcing a turnover.
Happy anniversary at TNT! Pangmalawakang coverage. With free data, calls, and texts. At sulit na rewards.
Sa ABC, sigurado ka, pulido ang trabaho, di ka papalya. ABC, sigurado ka dito.
Itong part na to.
Okay po.
Swerte si Vic. Ikaw kaya, subukan mo sa
Playtime. Pinakamataas sa cashback sa 2%.
Taas nun, ha?
Swerte sa akin ng Playtime. You're welcome.
Plastic and General All-Purpose Epoxy. Palabahan sa kahit anong dikitan.
Well, we're still trying to figure out kung ano mangyayari dito sa ball game na ito. Pare-pareho po tayo. Thank you very much sa inyong viewership for our live stream coverage. Patrick Sleep down by one. They go long distance. No! They managed to get it back. Perpetual Patrick Sleep attacks, goes for the rubber. Lamang ngayon ang Perpetual by one. Very patient with their offense. Kanina medyo nainip na nga, may tumira ng tres. Patrick Sleet, sabi niya, mas sigurado, mas malapit. And they find themselves up by one again.
Playtime. Pinakamataas sa cashback sa 2%.
Taas nun, ha?
Guaranteed 10 minutes ang cash out.
Ang bilis!
Over 2,500 games para maraming chances manalo.
Hindi aabot ang data! Nice!
Don't worry. Be only with Smart Power All 99. Hindi nabitin with 10 gig data plus only Facebook or TikTok and more. Load now!
Sa ABC, sigurado ka, pulido ang trabaho, di ka papalya. ABC, sigurado ka dito.
Labang nga muli ang Perpetual, 65-64. Bola ng JRU, 28.4. That's the time remaining here in this ball game. Jay Garupil. Natahimik na si Jay Garupil. Right now, he's got the basketball. At naitawid. Sanlea Peñaverte. Jay Garupil. Offensive rebound. Ivan Panapanan. Hindi nagawan ng
That was a good shot by Garupin and an offensive rebound. But that's just the first team foul for JRU. So no free throws. And a timeout here being called by Perpetual.
Basically utilizing all of the timeouts.
Plastic and General All-Purpose Epoxy. Palabahan sa kahit anong dikitan.
Swerte si Vic. Ikaw kaya, subukan mo sa...
Playtime. Guaranteed 10 minutes ang cash out. Ang bilis! Swerte sa akin ng Playtime. You're welcome.
And welcome back dito po sa Playtime Filoil Center in San Juan. Yes, talk about making use of a very good weekend.
JRU would want to force a 5-second violation on that inbound. Mag-deny ng mga receiver. Easily said than done, but that's the point that they have to make.
Patrick Sleet ang mag-i-inbound at na-inbound na nga yan. Pero paminsan yung tinitipid mong fouls, nagba-backfire in the end.
Because they're not yet in penalty. Just 1.7 seconds remaining.
Ivan Panapanan had that chance, but he missed on the follow after the miss by Jay Garupil earlier. Anyway, eto na ang Perpetual. And Patrick Sleet. Nevertheless, ganun na rin yun. Wala naman nasa penalty and everything. What a ball game. Ito yung klase ng laro. Dumaan tayo sa napakaraming up and down roller coaster, lead changing so many times. And it ends like this hanggang sa huli. Dikit pa rin at Perpetual back-to-back wins. This time at the expense of JRU, who will still have that losing skin to continue for them. And it's a close one, 65-64 when we ended this. And Coach Jensen, mahirap mamili, ano?
Mahirap mamili, but again, they were hitting the shot, and one of the consistent players that has been doing the scoring for Perpetual was Abyss, although the crucial shot was made by Patrick Sleet.
John Abyss. Ayan, 13 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists. He has outdone himself. He's only averaging 4.5 points per ball game. And eto, tingnan na ngayon natin ang ating Smart Power plays. Smart Power all 99. Get only Facebook or TikTok plus 10 gigabytes data and only calls and texts for 7 days. Load now. A ball game that you cannot figure out unless you'll see it all the way up to the very end. And we can say an escape win here para sa Perpetual, coming up victorious against the valiant effort of the JRU Heavy Bombers as it turned out 65-64. Patrick Sleet, of course, his leadership, hindi mo talaga matatawaran. And it ends this way.
Field goal percentage for both teams, same lang yan sa 38%. Pero the 3-point field goal of JRU went up to 31% from 20%. They were leading by 5 during that fourth quarter stretch. But at the last moment, forcing some turnovers was Perpetual. And the fast break points, malaki ang diferensya para sa Perpetual.
And all of a sudden, almost identical the numbers of these two players. Patrick Sweet, 11-2-2. Sanlea Peñaverde, 11-2-3 in a very, very close ball game. Pati yung numbers nila, dikit din.
Oo nga, dikit na
yung
dikit.
resulta, dikit din. At yun nga, 1-point victory para sa panig ng Perpetual. Arellano University Chiefs, Mapua University Cardinals, sila naman ang isusunod natin. Diyan lang po kayo.
Don't worry! Be only with Smart Power All 99. Hindi bitin with 10 gig data to power your games plus only Facebook or only TikTok. Load now!
Playtime. Pinakamataas sa cashback sa 2%.
Taas nun, ha?
Guaranteed 10 minutes ang cash out. Ang bilis! Over 2,500 games para maraming chances manalo.
Enjoy high-speed internet with one of Smart's best ever promos. Whether you need big data on a budget or worry-free Unli internet, get these Smart Wi-Fi promos today.
Sa ABC, sigurado ka. Pulido ang trabaho, di ka papalya. ABC, sigurado ka dito.
Swerte si Vic. Ikaw kaya, subukan mo sa...
Playtime. Guaranteed 10 minutes ang cash out. Ang bilis! Swerte sa akin ang Playtime. You're welcome.
Konkreto, kahoy, bakal! Plastic, El General All-Purpose Epoxy, palabangan sa kahit anong diki.